So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And no, that was never going to make it. Adeyemi. Now it's Musiala. Out for a throw. And it's Andrich. Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Good ball, good take. He's in a great position here. Kimmich gets a cross in. Tries to get it clear. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Lee Kang-in. No goals as yet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in plenty of space here. Corner. And it's been taken short. And it's made... Shot! Surely! Germany are looking to go forward now. Out to the right. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's out for a goal kick. Kimmich. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. Played out towards the right wing. Played in deep. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Hwang Hee-chan. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Showing great feet there. Now this could be a chance. It's come to nothing. Musiala. Adeyemi. Probing pass. It's a promising position. Musiala finds himself offside. Turns back here, probably the best option. Kim Min-jae. Get a throw in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. Tries to play it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Nicely shaped ball. Kim Min-jae. Foot in. And that is out of play. Realm. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Pass somewhat off target. Oh, shoot! Takes a shot! It's a goal! Just to pick me up the whole game needs! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
South Korea have fired themselves in front.
And talk about...
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Germany grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Knocks it into space. Rudiger cuts it out. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Corner given. Son Heung-min goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Just about up to 75 minutes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's well positioned here.
South Korea clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's picked his way through. And a chance! Now that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Lee Kang-in. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. It's a very shot at goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Son Heung-min with the short one. It's a good look. There's the header! Oh, it's come loose. Has another goal! Goal! Republic of Korea! And again they hit the front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Germany could have here their final chance.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Kimmich plays it short. Back it goes. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Andrich. Shifted it to the flank. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Substitution for Germany, number 13, Adeyemi, number 23,
Kimmich goes short.
Andrich.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Coming on the field,
Hwang Hee-chan.
number 20, Serge Gnabry.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Number 9.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. And they... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Germany make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Havertz. Musiala. Tries to play it through. Musiala has it out wide and in space. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's made its way to him. Havertz. Musiala. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, this looks sharp. South Korea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. It's gone for a throw-in. Andrik. Havertz, who's set up one goal so far. Son Heung-min. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Gets a good foot in there. Havertz. Out to the right. Now it's Musiala. He is through here. Musiala. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found the way through. And that has been clubbed away. Lee Kang-in.
Germany really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Musiala. Keeper has taken this chance for a shot! Lee Kang-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Over to the left. Son Heung-min. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Germany have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Germany carrying a one-goal lead. Wirtz. Cross to the back post. He's shooting! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Havertz. Neatly clipped into space. Out of play for a throw. And it's Andrik. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He slid. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Germany really could have done without this. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of
Fantastic save, Ter Stegen!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Realm. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Lee Kang-in's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Rudiger. Havertz being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
He's through, now is he in? Cleared without complication. He's going for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. It's played through for him. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And he was alert to it.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
South Korea finding their passes. He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot. And he's cut it out.
South Korea really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
That has been cut short. Leading by 2. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Germany are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Lee Kang-in. Now there's a fine ball. That's a sharp pass. Kim Min-jae cuts out the pass. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Andriy. Now it's Havertz. He's through here. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely!
Added time.
Oh, that is rather wayward. And the number on the board is 3. He's got away. Last chance, perhaps. It's a promising position. Gets into some space. Nicely aimed pass. And that is that. Germany can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Has another go! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And here's Musiala. No way through, so back it. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Havertz. Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Goal! Republic of Korea! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
South Korea make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And it's Son Heung-min. Now this could be a chance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Germany are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And he's whipped it across. He gets big. Tar goes direct. And another try! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Raum in acres of space out wide. He rises! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
South Korea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Havertz. Germany are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Goretzka. Musiala, and he lines up across. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Son Heung-min. That has ended up in no man's land.
And there will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he skips past his man. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Everyone,
I'm looking at the body
please
language,
welcome
Peter,
the
and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
But I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tries a measured ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that has left him in a heap. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Ball is over the line. Lee Kang-in.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That is with good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick, and that's going to be a booking. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Coming on to replace him is number
Germany
15.
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Shoots! Off the post! Son Heung-min, 2 assists to his credit already. Aims beyond the defence. Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. Deflected behind for a corner kick. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Germany are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been slung wide. And it's been given away. Deep cross. Kim Min-jae attempts a clearance. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He shifted it to the flank. Looking for the run. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ball's gone out of play. 5 minutes left on the clock. Goretzka knocks it into space. Cross to the back post. Terrific header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's had a
added
fair
time.
tumble under that challenge. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. Action has already started. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. It is a corner. Son Heung-min, who's short. This looks promising. And now they can spring out of defence. Son Heung-min. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Pass somewhat off target. Spread it left. Tar.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Kimmich. And it's Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich. And that's another throw. And it's made its way to him. Driving on and making good progress. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Lee Kang-in. That's the keeper's ball. Wirtz. Goretzka. Goretzka going full tilt down the left. That's been slipped through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Musiala. And it's Andrich. No, that's been intercepted. Kim Min-jae. It's gone for a throw-in. Tar. Havertz. And here's Musiala. That's good play. Kimmich looking to hit the byline here. Oh, what a climb! That has been knocked clear. He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Goretzka gets a foot in here. Now it's Havertz. Nicely spread. Played back in. Havertz. This is promising.
There will be
That
1 minute
defending
added
is
time.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rudiger with a bite. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Germany really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Germany are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Lee Kang-in. South Korea finding their passes. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. That has been slung wide. Goretzka. It's Goretzka! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Hwang Hee-chan shifted it to the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Now it's Havertz. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He has found the way through. Over to the left. Backward it goes. Played out to the left flank. Cleared away. Kimmich with the slide tackle there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception.
Germany clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's picked it up. Wirtz! Son Heung-min. Stood up well to him there.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Ball's gone out of play. It's a really well-measured ball. Delivers with whip. And he was alert to it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Andriy. Havertz is onto this. That's it, they're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Oh, delightful ball.
Goretzka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He is through here. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min in for the pieces. Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have the first goal. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tar. For Andrik. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through, now is he in? Kimmich. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left is...
Shapes to shoot! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Goretzka. Now it's Wirtz. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Kimmich picks it up now. Danger averted for now. It's a throw-in. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Kim Min-jae.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Tries from distance. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Goretzka just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper.
Son Heung-min has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Germany have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
He's through, now it's chance, surely! Goal! Republic of Korea! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
South Korea gain their reward with an early goal. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Germany are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. Son Heung-min.
Germany really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kim Min-jae goes long. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Great defending, strong and determined. That's good running with the ball. Germany can, of course, make a change whenever they choose.
This is the time you need that pace.
Wirtz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Son Heung-min. He's played it back, distributed tidily. Oh, super find. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
South Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a promising position. And the finish!
There will be
To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Son Heung-min. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Son Heung-min gets a good foot in there. Wirtz has given away a free kick. And it's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Füllkrug. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's been shifted off it. Threads one in. Shoots! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Germany grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Rudiger. More and more pressure on the ball here. Tar. And it's Musiala. Havertz. To Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's in on goal. Tries to get it clear. And here's Havertz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Germany take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Son Heung-min into the last quarter of an hour. He is through here. And that's gone loose. No foul, says the referee.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played into space out wide. He's found the way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Turns and goes back. He's having a go! And it's Goretzka. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Germany can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Germany close now to seeing this one through to the end. And that's going to be a booking. Germany can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 2, Rudiger. Coming on the field is number
Kim Min-jae.
3. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Lee Kang-in engages and forces him off the ball. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable... So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, now it's Füllkrug. That's a sharp pass. Shot could be on. And the shot! And he thumps it clear.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Kim Min-jae. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Good ball, good take. And it's Viv. There's the shot! Goal, Germany! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they... He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Germany have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Chooses the... He's going for goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. Kimmich goes short, turns and goes back, and he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter.
South Korea really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Son Heung-min. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. And it's made its way to him. He's tried one! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Spread it left. Oh, that's a key interception. Lee Kang-in. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lee Kang-in.
Germany really should be happy to let this half run out.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Raum. Nicely
Two
weighted
minutes
ball.
has been indicated.
And it's Musiala. Now it's Musiala. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Germany clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Musiala. Lee Kang-in. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Here's Füllkrug. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Son Heung-min. Oh, well measured. Oh, what a mistake! Tar. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Lee Kang-in producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Son Heung-min. Oh, well played, lovely. Played out towards the right wing. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Havertz proves just a little bit too strong. Look at the space here. Musiala! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Oh, that's fabulous. But that has not gone well.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great vision. Havertz. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Now that's well seen too. Now that pass isn't the best. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that has been cleared. Havertz touches it back. Wirtz!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Musiala. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it through. Füllkrug. Wirtz. Now this could be a chance. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And if you're just back, And the action is back underway already. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Goretzka powering forward here. Looking for the run. Just eases him off the ball. Füllkrug unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He came in hard, very hard. And here's Lee Kang-in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A lot of space. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note.
Immediately.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? The hostilities have already resumed. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He's there to retrieve it. Raum. Forwards and with intent. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Wirtz. Always onto this. There will be a throw-in. Played into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gets into some space. Elects to cross.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He rises! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd large. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Musiala, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lee Kang-in, and the through ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Foot in.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
South Korea really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The ball has bounced loose now. Shot, there's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Wirtz. That has been slung wide. That ball looks a good one. He is through here, and he shoots! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Füllkrug has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kimmich plays it short. Musiala tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's been shipped out wide. And it's Son Heung-min. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Son Heung-min. Spread it left. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Germany. Number 2, Rudiger. Coming on to replace him is number
Lee
21,
Kang-in.
Anton.
Gets into some space. That's a little off target.
There will be 1 minute.
Turns back
time.
here, probably the best option. Germany making some potentially decisive changes. There is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Germany clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
No joy this time. Lee Kang-in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Havertz. Wirtz. And it's Wirtz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Wirtz. And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Brown spots it and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played. Kim Min-jae. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Oh, good-looking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he welcomes it in. Lee Kang-in! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Anton. Germany do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Lee Kang-in.
Pretty robust defending.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Germany are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Anton. Coming on the field is number 3.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Now it's Havertz. Now this could be a chance.
Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's really well cleared. It's a good ball out wide. It's a sharp pass. Pinches it off him. Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. Germany still ahead by the game's only goal. I think we're just about done here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
South Korea really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
2 added minutes
And
have
the
been
shot!
indicated.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Germany have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Wirtz claiming the man of the match.